Yeah, Chet Holmgren was you mentioned him, 5-star, a lanky big man. The first time I saw Chet Holmgren was at the NBA Players Association Top 100 camp last summer, and saw his lofty ranking and thinking that this is a finesse guy that is not going to want to mix it up with, with some of the bigger, more physically developed guy. And I couldn't have been more wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong with the temperament that he displays on the court. He's 7 feet and maybe 190 200. I'll give him 200. I give him 200. Right. He's skinny as all get out, but he plays with some absolute dog. He plays with edge and is a willing rebounder, is a willing defender in the paint. Now he isn't going to be able to muscle you. He isn't going to be able to keep you from backing him down, but he is so long. His timing is so good that he is still a formidable defender when it comes to shot blocking. But where you really see him shine, Josh, is on the offensive end of the floor, and that is where he really shows that he could put the ball on the deck as a 7-footer. Did you see the clip of him at the the Under Armour camp with Steph Curry, where he crosses over behind his back, goes to the rim, and finishes it with a dunk?
Yeah.
I mean, it is just it's the kind of thing where you're like, wow, you see what they're talking about. He can stick a three, he can put it on the deck. Has a post game. He just needs to get bigger and stronger. But what kind of surprised me is not that Michigan jumped on him, because Juwan, that was like the first event that he was at as a coach with the entire staff, right? So I could see as they were watching him that they were impressed. They were enamored with, okay, this is a pretty good dude. So you figured that they were going to be on him. But the receptiveness from Chet Holmgren and his family, that Michigan is trending as a legit contender in that mix, did surprise me a bit. Kind of heard some Minnesota, which is where he's from, some Gonzaga, right? But it sounds like Michigan is in there. The thing that would maybe give me some hesitation with all of these guys is he a G League guy? Is he a guy that is going to bypass college and go right to the pros? The problem for these colleges is you invest time recruiting them, and they can say basically at any time they're going to go. So you got to try as best you can to get some insight into what their thinking is along those lines, and hope that they stick to that. But the word out of Holmgren's camp is he's going to, at least according I hear according to Dad, is that he's going to go to college, that he's going to spend some time in college, that he's not going to jump to the G League right away. And it makes sense from a physical physical maturation standpoint for him to do. Not to say that he couldn't do that in the G League, but if you can get some of that nurturing at the college level, and have the benefit of maybe not having to mature as much mentally out of the gate, even though it's a developmental program, you can see the benefit in going that route too. And the word is, at least that's what they're telling schools, that appears to be, if you talk to people in Michigan recruiting circles, that appears to be what they're being told as well. So